Well, anytime your car starts making a funny noise, it can be a little concerning. Is it a big deal? Do you have to bring it into the shop?
I hate noises. I hate car noises. You never know what it's going to be. And that's just one of our questions for our friend Peter Frink from Certified Transmission. He's going to be answering those questions today.
He is. Peter's here every other Monday to answer everything you want to know about cars.
Peter,
welcome back,
good to see you.
Peter.
Well, we try to answer those questions.
You do, and
You do a great job.
Great
No.
job.
I think
Thank
you would
you.
give us really good answers to these. Let's get to this first
do.
question because Stacy kicks this off for us today. She says, the instrument panel in my 2012 Chevrolet Sonic is completely dark. The control that normally makes it brighter or dimmer is no help. Any ideas?
Lovely electronic instrument clusters, okay? You know, they're really cool when they're working, but when they go bad, they're a major headache, okay? I don't think this one's going to be a do-it-yourself thing, but obviously it sounds like she's tried her dimmer switch to make sure that it wasn't all the way, but even if it was all the way, it doesn't turn off, okay? But if it doesn't make any difference. Next, probably want to check the fuses, okay? There's two fuse panels a lot of times. There's some under the dash and some under the hood. You want to make sure you're checking both of those, okay? That throws a lot of people for a loop. From there, okay, then it can start being that your cruise control module could be bad. There's a deal called an IPS module that could be bad. It could be also the body controller module. I don't mean all these in combination. It could be any one of these. And then it could be the instrument cluster. Honestly, you're going to have to get this one to the shop. Like I said,
It's not just a bulb. I mean, it's not just a bulb that went out?
Oh, yeah, I wish. Okay, those went
that
away
simple?
long time ago.
It's not a bulb.
Okay, and stuff. We have not seen a lot of these cars, okay? For whatever reason, our shop hasn't seen a lot of these, okay? So I don't have a lot of experience, but we have had a lot of experience with Chevrolet trucks and other Chevrolet products that this has showed up on, okay? And usually the instrument cluster is what it is, or the body control module. Usually that's what it is. But you don't want to throw parts at it. You got to get it to the shop. It's probably going to cost a couple $100 to get a proper diagnosis on this. This is not going to be something that's going to be a 20-minute deal and somebody knows where the problem's at, okay? It's going to take some doing on this. So I wish I had better news, okay?
Take it
But
in.
Sorry, Stacy.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, Dave is up next, and he wants to know, my 2003 Ford Explorer Sport has started making a funny noise from the air conditioner. There's that funny noise. It sounds like a piece of paper flapping. Should I be concerned?
You know, anytime our cars make a noise, yes, you should be concerned. It's giving you warning. Some, of course, are going to be more critical than others, okay? On this particular one, since he's saying the air conditioner, first thing I would do is go over to the heat side, does it still make the same noise? If it doesn't, okay, that then is going to be something with the air conditioner door that's going bad on this thing, okay? As far as if it makes the noise on both, chances are it's something with the blower motor, okay? We have seen some fins break off. It could be they suck air in from the outside. It could have got some debris or leaves in there, okay? Of course, the leaves usually will break up as they dry out, okay? So I doubt it's that. It probably sucks something else in. Sometimes it sucks it in from the dash. We've seen paper in there, okay?
Really? Yeah.
Or from the glove box, depending if it sucked a piece of paper or napkin, okay?
So it
or
literally
Kleenex.
could be paper
Yeah,
flapping.
chances are it's probably not a big deal. You probably got to pull the blower motor out, and there's going to be something that you're going to find inside there. That's typically what it is, okay? Is it a big deal? This one could probably be done by somebody if you've got a little bit of
Well, it's
experience.
easy to take it apart. It's putting it back together.
Yeah, it's always a little harder to get the bolts started and lined up and things like this. Yeah, I mean, obviously you could break stuff to get it apart and never get it back together, but that's not the case. But it shouldn't be too hard to track down.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, this is our last question. Bill's up next. My traction control light randomly flashes in my 2013 Toyota Tundra. Then the truck loses power until it goes off. Then it runs like nothing ever happened. Any clue what's going on?
All right, when the traction control light goes off, usually on most computer programs, the engine is supposed to have a little bit less power because what it's trying to do is not throw so much power to the wheels to be able to it means it's usually slipping, okay, or spinning like on ice or mud or water or something like this. And so to not lose control, they do take away some of the power from the engine. So that's a common complaint. Usually what's going to happen is you got a wheel speed sensor going bad on one of the 4 wheels, okay, and stuff. The easiest way to check this is, of course, you're going to need a scan tool, plug it in, and it will probably give you a signal possibly where it is. Now, it might not say one of them's bad because, honestly, it doesn't know that a wheel is slipping or not, okay? So the computer might not set a code. See, to set a code, you've got to be outside of a window, okay? And if it doesn't go outside that window, it doesn't set a code.
Yeah.
It just thinks it's slipping. You can look underneath, see if there's any wires that have been damaged or if something hit one of these wires or a sensor. Sometimes you can see something, some debris or hanging or something like this. If not, it's going to be a little bit of trial and error, okay, and stuff. Chances are, I think the speed sensors are going to be the same speed sensor from wheel to wheel. So you can buy one new one, put it on, try it. It's kind of a luck of the draw if you don't have the scan tools and to do some testing. Obviously, if you've got equipment, you test it with an ohm meter and voltmeter and different things like this. But it's going to be probably one of those wheel speed sensors that go bad. We see it typically on just about every kind of vehicle. It's not just prone to Toyotas.
Yeah, well, that's a 2013. He's about 4 or 5 years old, so this is about the time things start going wrong, isn't it, with those type of cars?
A little bit.
It happens.
Certified Transmission, 5 area locations, certifiedtransmission.com.
Always great information.
All
I'm
right.
always learning from you.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you. We'll be right back.